That's how
it'll
I
be
would solve the
interesting to
problem.
see how they're able to respond to the aggressive super player, aggressive close quarters play. Going into the first round, looks like we've got Box picking up that super instantly. 4 assault players for the rest of Dis. We've
On
got
double recon.
1 support, double
No,
assault.
no, 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 Bonk,
This can
stop
work.
doing that. It can work
work.
at the start, but they did double recon for a lot of ballast remade as well.
They gave Super to Grass, which is exactly what you want. You've also got the close ghost for Dis, so if Dis isn't careful, they can get quickly capped off. Grass misses that first Super shot, kind of revealing their position. It's like teams are kind of slowly eyeing each other here. Oh, SRM push from Master Katsa. Box wasn't expecting an SRM support there, so actually out DPSing the Super.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, you can come out on top. Close quarters.
It's like trading fire back and forth in Garden here. This does pick off Smile. Teammates not in a position to trade here.
Ooh, Master
Frequent
Katsu
takes down like Master Katsu. He's trying to slowly push out of that basement. So now it's a lead for Dis early. Kinoko does get a quick important pickoff. Muffin's trying to slowly keep eyes on basement. Dis can't really leave their spawn area either unless they move up the ghost. If you leave that ghost unattended, you can get very quickly because you know there's a recon player on the enemy team.
Yeah, it's 3v3.
2v3.
No distinct. Is it?
Yeah, it's just Kino and Muffin against the players on Dis. Looks like Dis are hesitating quite a lot right now. They don't really want to pick up the ghost. They're getting one more kill, but it looks like they're going to be forced into it if they keep waiting for BONK to play into them.
I think they can be safe getting the ghost up, but they're indecisive indeed. Ooh.
Good trade by Dis. Does force us into a 2v1.
Now they know where it is.
But the player that doesn't have the ghost is only at 30 HP. So Muffin's in a very good position here, can respond to whichever way they go. Does not see the assault player peeking around in Garden. Let's get spotted out. So now he's kind of trapped in Z here.
Not knows need to be ready to bring a touch out.
That a very important pick off there. Now Not knows got the balls to try and 1v1 with Itachi against full health. Oh, he does. He gets it.
Wow, nice.
You saw what Muffin was trying to do, but there's just too much shit in the way. Like all of those SRM bullets were like hitting the tree, hitting the fence. Like none of this like little nestled position just lets him get the kill there with that more aggressive Tachi.
Yeah, it's a pesky position.
The more accurate Tachi.
And luck favored him as well.
All right, so this take the first round.
And BONK is switching to 1 recon only, 3 and 4 assaults.
Nuttnose actually went support for that MX, did get that early corporal, so we'll be curious to see where he plays with that.
Kino's mid garden and pulled back already, so now Recon's going to be the weak link.
Oh, great nade from Grass here, getting that grenade. In garden, just Gibbs everywhere. Box is pushing in through Horseshoe, but as predicted is foiled. Player holding that angle that he's not going to be able to push.
Engagement in warehouse. 2 versus how many?
Yeah, none of this is kind of stuck low HP in the center garden, but Infrequent is getting kills.
Infrequent is holding 2 guys. I've killed 1 and 1 guy left in the warehouse, which is Kino. Kino's hasn't got a good weapon for it. Probably picked up though.
HP for both teams. 1 super low player, 1 lit player, and 1 mostly full health.
Yeah, and Kino didn't even get the assault weapon either. Still on SRM.
As soon as that smoke runs out, Nuttnose is going to be a really rough spot. So he wisely repositions here, identifying that one that's gone, he's not going to have a place to hold.
Yeah, I think Kino's plan got to foil when she failed her rush in the beginning. So that's probably why the recon's so passive and actually face tanks into larger opponents. But it is what it is. Gotta make do with what you've got.
So now Dis are walking the tightrope. They can bring the Goth to either side, and they have to cover both. So as BONK here, if you're able to win either of these sides, you're either able to win that upper balcony or the spawn, you can get a cap, or you can at least get the kills. So it's really a tenuous spot for Dis here. The first person who pushes on BONK, they need to kill. If they get killed by that first person who pushes, it's really rough for them.
Yeah, Nuttnose was in a bad position. Good try from
And
Griffin.
Bonk takes it. Now it's 1-1.
Kino's got the high stats, but I still expect her to make some actual strong plays with the rushes, because I'm still not favoring late round recon play.
It can work, but you have to coordinate with your team.
Yeah,
it's more
and
of a
Kino's off
distraction recon play versus an aggressive recon play, right? Like you're like, oh, look at me, I'm hopping around, or my teammate's fighting somebody, I'm gonna quickly back them up. It just doing an aggressive play late solo just doesn't really work very well with recon on this map.
But Kino acknowledged her shortcomings, so went support MX into tunnels right now.
I think fatting up as soon as you get that MX is a really strong play on this map. Oh! Boxite uncharacteristically like whiffs the first super shot, and so Smile lives.
Yeah, Smile's playing with fire.
And now Infrequent's just killing those players who push out from Horseshoe, maybe thinking that they can now that Box is gone, but they got that unlocked.
Yeah, Smile had 15 HP as well, and pushed into a choke. Risky play. There's usually 2 people around Horseshoe anyways.
So Bonk is really split, like extremely split right now. Muffin's in a very strong spot on the Ghost. But any player that went basement would be able to... And Frequent just gets the better trade there on the accuracy.
So now Bonk's together though. Outside C and inside C.
Last 2 players are extremely lit for them. They do have eyes on them. Well, they do manage to get back without taking any damage. Very narrowly saving their own life there.
Yeah, but Bonk is low. Bonk is really low. And, well... that's a hairy situation.
Kinoko gets a really important pickoff though. Like at 4v1, this is impossible. 3v1. Oh, now it's 2v1. Dis, what are you doing solo? Oh, Nut Nose does clean it out though.
Kino's back to... Oh, actually Assault. 4 Assault, 1 support for Bonk. 4 Assault, 1 support for this.
Do we see the MX swap on Bonk? We do not. We'll be curious to see where the pre-nades fly this round. Looks like somebody's already got one cocked out.
Muffin's going into Horseshoe, so gonna tango with Boxite.
Got 2 players holding Garden for Bonk here. 1 player holding for Dis. So a nade does come out, but just lands a little short.
Yeah,
Well, second dart, but clips him.
Nothing's happening in the Horseshoe right now. Both sides are quite passive. Boxide's holding back as well.
God, those nades, there's like 4 nades thrown in Garden in like a very short time, and Infrequent's the only one who managed to get a kill. So Bonk's on the back foot again. They're down a player already. Muffin's like peeking the Horseshoe. Does not DPS the Supa with the MX there. Kind of predicting Box's playstyle, like identifying he's probably going to be here. I can win this trade with support versus support.
Boxite was playing really late back, but at some point they pushed in. But it's traded eventually. 3 versus 2.
Still winnable for Bonk. They just need to get this 1 pick up before the Dis players are able to group up. Not able to do it though, as Dis was able to kind of corral them into just 1 section.
Boxite's getting tilted a bit. Well, figuratively probably, but he's annoyed that his super doesn't work, and I'm not surprised. MX can be really dangerous.
I mean, there's a reason why we call it the casino.
Indeed.
The super lottery.
But the reason why Muffin won the trade was down to a bit random luck as well, I guess. There was no advantageous position for either of them.
Yeah, it's just that's that NT spread pattern. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, but Boxite couldn't disengage. He was in the middle of Horseshoe already. Oh, their trades killed each other. Yeah, killed each other. That's fair. But this is in the late again.
But now Boxite's in a very good position. He's got the MX. He's got an open lane to push. There's literally nobody covering it. It looks like somebody's coming back from Z to maybe cover it now, but he's not watching the full thing.
Yeah. Boxite's evolving. He's finding it annoying.
So, like, if Box just like straight up slow walks, okay, he gets through.
Oh, nice.
Now he can flank the whole Bonk lineup.
Box is 14 HP, so I wouldn't push. I would smoke something.
But this, all you need to do is box here is find that last player. You'll die, but at least your team will know exactly where they are. They do have the ghost already, so they're gonna be isolating.
Yeah.
Oh, or Kinoko's gonna get the drop on the ghost carrier.
Indeed. They didn't expect the recon to be in play, I think.
Does she have a dead pack?
I haven't heard.
I think if she had dead packed the ghost, that would have been absolutely disgusting. Oh, jumping!
Oh, no,
ran
no,
out of
no,
ammo.
no. Really good play, though. Bauxite's on 14 HP as well.
Oh, so close. She almost killed 2 players there. Like, if she had gotten that player at Z, the other player would have been 1 or 2 hits away, and then it's just a 1v1. Well played by Kinoko, but just...
Yeah, and before the ghost play, I'm pretty sure Kino was looking for Bauxite as well. She knew that the Bauxite was low, so it was the go-to target in a place where it was last spotted. Didn't find, but could have made it work in the end, but didn't.
Looks like we got super drop onto Kino here. Still got the quad assault 1 support set up on Dis. Kinoko is into Gridway already, like hyper fast. Gets the first pick on
in tunnel. Yeah, in tunnels. That was a good rush.
More? Do you keep going? Dude, with the super though.
And BONK is dying left and right.
3v1 now for Dis. So just Muffin left here. Does get that pick and also earns himself a MX for the kill.
Yeah, Muffin's in play.
High HP on one Dis player, while other one's half, so you're still low as Muffin, but with the MX, if you get the jump on somebody, it won't really matter.
I think your pistol should have hurt the ladder, but behaved in a way that he didn't. So I'm not 100% sure whether he knew that someone's in Z or just assumed.
Pretty clean from Dis overall this map, though. 5-1 for them. BONK, looks like maybe their mental is kind of broken down at this point.
Yeah, Kino's feeling a bit not happy.
Which is a shame. They're showing a life like in all of these rounds. Like it's not over yet. You can come back. Just don't give up. You definitely like showed that you can play on the first map. You showed you can play on this map. You can still do it. Like Master Katsa also is actually picking up support for BONK here. Trying to maybe get a little bit more meat to weather some of these shots. Pissed off in a very good position with Overwatch and Garden. 2 players going through basement here, not finding anybody. There's one guy at an extremely cheeky spot covering the ladder, so...
Indeed. And mind you, they're playing mirror, so 4 assault, 1 support.
I think Dis very wisely not pushing through the basement, identifying the pushing through ladder without a man advantage of just asking for trouble.
Yeah, but now there's a man advantage for this.
2 of their players are half though, so... Oh, unfortunate team kill there.
Was it Crossfire in the middle of the fight?
Like he was just in the way. Like he had to kill him. There's no other way to do it.
Yes, there is. Trust your teammate.
No, kill them.
Every
time I trust my teammates, I swear to God, I die because they die and then I die because it's just a straight like bullet funnel.
Well, I killed Lizard yesterday intentionally.
Alright, 3v1. It's up to Kino here to keep this match alive. Now it's just a 2v1, so if you kill that one player, you can definitely take it.
Kino 100 HP Assault MX. Definitely the play combo. If you want to make plays, it's scary.
Really scary position for Kino to be in here because they know she's there, and if you can just kind of right. If you just watch the exit, she can't leave.
Yeah, and at the same time, I actually like the position. I like playing this position.
Guess what? 5 seconds. Oh, tough. That would actually been a tie out if Kino didn't push there, but perhaps feeling under the gun, saying, "Hey, we're down 5-1. We really gotta."
Yeah. Kino can become really rash when not happy.
So, I mean, if she gets that kill though, she can maybe get the second kill because that, like, if you take that 1v1 and you win the next one, you win the round. So you gotta take risks sometimes if you're gonna come back from these round deficits. So even showing that you're willing to push in that sort of situation shows a winning mindset.
Yeah. One of the things is this is a show match. Don't know how that would have worked out in the tournament. That's when people usually get much more tight. Oh, that was a really bad grass dead pack into trying to horseshoe, but it bounced back into where it's 50% useless.
Oh!
Wow.
Grenade. It's pissed. Now they're treading fire in garden here. Master Katsa can't quite get him through the rock, but Kinoko's got the angle on him.
So this is Bonk's round.
Yep, 4v1. You got to close this out. There's only one recon player left. They're isolated in the same way that Kino was last round. They do have an MX, so you got to respect that. But you just got to force them into you, and then you should be able to take this. Yeah, XX is getting called out here. The longer you wait, the longer they're going to flank you. You got to make a play.
XX probably will.
Well, no, that's fine. You can kill the ghost carrier. You got to go quick, though.
Oh.
Not quick
That was outplayed. That was outplayed. But finally, Bonk got their ranks up because the 3 guys weren't even sergeants before the ghost cap. So that was a huge round for them.
Yeah, that cap cannot be understated how massive that is. You get one player who's lieutenant, so now you've got access to that AA or SS as you choose. And
basically, max
everybody else can get MXs. So now
yeah.
you can fuck people up.
Yeah, indeed. So now there is probably the round's going to get much more tight now, if they play it right. Well, then again, if they play it right, they're just gonna win. So
just if you get good, you win.
Indeed. Oh, Not knows really aggressive. He's already in Bonk's Z.
Oh.
Wow, Not knows unchallenged. He's gonna backstab. This is insane push.
The disgusting showing like why sometimes the soup is actually better than the AA. The AA shot first, but the Supa has higher damage for single shot.
The fact that Not knows didn't get Kinoko was down to not aiming good enough. Kinoko should be dead.
Low health on 2 bonk players though, so it's really it's 3v3, but they're held on by a thread here. 2 of their players are just seen and then they explode. So
yeah, and
it'll be really up to them to hopefully equalize things here in the health department.
And nitpicking, Muffin is on 93, so not even 100%. Versus this 300 HP guys.
I was gonna say Dis is very wisely just holding because they know that they don't have to risk themselves. They're up on rounds. They're okay with ties here, and they do get an advantage from the players. Now it's doubly on the back. Oh, but they get 2v1. You can do this. You're low, but you can just one player. You can get second. He does.
Oh, RNG favored right now. That was so.
5 HP.
But doesn't know where infrequent is. Oh
no, you hate to see it.
But it wasn't the match point. The game is still on.
Yeah, just the patience from that round, allowing them to win, even though Bonk really came back hard there.
Yeah. So if people don't like turtling, you can't phase out this type of turtling, I guess. That would have to be like a new game. When you're in the lead, you take defense. You can't. There's no need to push.
Tokyo. You can't. Yeah. If you're not willing to take risks because you're up on rounds, that's completely valid. That's a valid way to play the game.
Indeed. So Muffin's under a horseshoe.
Oh no, Kino.
Oh no.
Connected your team. It's not over. That's the rest. Just really I'm just tilting Kino there. Looks like Grass is just standing still. Smile is in a great spot in garden. He's got smoke. He's got a MXS. So anybody peeks that, he's gonna light him up.
Oh, pissed off.
They're waiting it out though.
Yeah. Pissed off was tangoing with smoke. Oh no.
Perfect. Yeah. Miles got it, but now he's in a really tough spot. You're in you're gonna get backstabbed from 3 different angles there. Master gets taken down, so now it's all on Muffin. Can we see one of these massive 4v1 clutches from him?
Well,
get the first.
The start is in.
He's on the ghost, so they're not going to be able to get definitive information. Oh god!
And it was the AA. Yeah, just tried to mention that. Now comes the AA.
GG. Well played. Looks like this win 2-0.
Infrequent asking for third.
They can play the third, but we will move on to Ico versus.
Yeah, and Bogside respectfully said that there is another match coming. So.
I was gonna say they could play third on PGR, right? It would just go unstreamed, but they could still play it.
Yeah.